Hi and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi and welcome to my channel. I'm continuing with the rising sign readings for the month ahead for August, and we're up to the rising sign of Scorpio rising, ascendant sign. Now I usually like to talk about the headlines before I jump into the reading. So pretty much everyone would know that Pluto's been retrograde for a while now. Saturn recently turned retrograde. By the time this is uploaded, Venus will be retrograde. And Neptune is retrograde. Now, Uranus isn't yet retrograde, but my guess is we'll be feeling his pre-shadow energies in August, from early August. Jupiter will be retrograding in September, so I think about halfway through August to late August we'll start to feel his retrograde energies as well. So there we've got 5. Come September there'll be the 5, as well as Chiron retrograding. Mars won't be retrograde because he did late last year, and he won't be retrograde all year. So I think it's 18 months. Every 18 months he retrogrades. I think I've got that right. But in any case, he isn't retrograding this year. Sun and Moon are considered planets in astrology, but in the chart, but then they never retrograde anyway. So, yeah. So you don't need to worry about that. Now, if you have been watching these videos, you know I was promising the Venus retrograde video, which I have done, and it's been up for a few weeks now, or at least 2 weeks. And I've put it into the community tab so it's easier to find. Now, it's not a card reading. It's with the charts. I've got a few charts and I explain it all through it, of what sort of things to expect with Venus going retrograde in Leo. But I also break it down for each individual rising sign. So I've put plenty of timestamps in there so you don't have to watch the whole video to get to the bits you want. Yeah, so you'll find that video on my community tab, because I go more in depth about what sort of things will come up for each rising sign. And well, for you in particular, it's going to be in your 10th house. So yeah, so you might want to check out the Venus retrograde video so you can get a more in-depth look at what might be going on for you guys. I think that about covers it. I don't think I've missed anything. Yeah, no, I think we can jump into the reading now. If I have, I'll put it in either a pinned comment or in the description box, but I think I've covered everything. I don't think I've missed anything. Anyway, let's see. What have we got? Taurus. Okay, well, that's your descendant, because here, always the first house is where your ascendant rising sign will be, and then your descendant is the 7th house, which happens to be Taurus for you guys, because it's the opposite sign for you. So we're looking at balancing, because no matter what signs we are, that's our sort of, the aim is for us to learn to balance the opposites, you know, of our rising sign with our descendant sign and so forth. Eris, okay, she's an asteroid. She's known as the street fighter, the activist, speaking up, speaking out for yourself and others. She can be quite fiery and hot-tempered, but we'll see what happens. Sagittarius. Well, Sag is a fire sign, but Sag is pretty easy going. Where's Sag for you? Sag is your 2nd house, which is Taurus themes. Money and self-worth. And Taurus is your 7th house, which is the house of relationships. Okay. Juno, relationships. Wow. Okay. Juno is about looking into, are you getting and giving in a balanced way in a relationship? Are you getting what your needs met? And it also puts into question, do you even want to be in a relationship, which is your choice. You don't have to be in a relationship. Wow. And because Venus is retrograde, this might be what's coming up for you. But Venus is in Leo, hitting your 10th house, which is career and ambition. Okay, let's keep going and see what else comes through. Capricorn, 10th house themes, career and ambition. Just should throw all the cards out because every time I say something, boom, something comes up. Okay, so where's Capricorn covering for you? That's third house, yeah. Sag, Capricorn, yeah. Third house, which is Gemini themes covered by the sign of Capricorn. Communicating, local communication, early learning, technology, but you've got the Saturnian Capricornian energy that it's covering that third house with. So it's Gemini themes covered by the sign of Capricorn. And so this is Taurus themes covered by the sign of Sag, for instance. And then this is Libra themes covered by the sign of Taurus, if that makes sense. Sag again. This energy imbues power, superior confidence and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune and authority. This might be where you might have to speak up about your own authority. Because, yeah. Because it's not just about romantic relationships. It could be because also Libra covers all kinds of relationships, whether business, friendships, family, or romantic. And this is where, again, do you want to be in a certain friendship? Do you want to be in a certain business partnership? You have that choice. You are allowed to make a choice. Venus, well, she's in retrograde. I said that. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Why not? And she's right. See, she's the ruling planet of Taurus and Libra, actually, because you've got Libra house covered by the sign of Taurus, and there's your Venus that covers both of those. Okay, my throat's going again. It's been the last few have really had a sort of thing of needing to speak up. 9th house, Sag themes coming through again for the third time. Expansion, growth, philosophy, higher learning, travel, broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. Yeah. What's in your 9th now? We already hit the 10th, didn't we? Or the Capricorn themes is the 10th house. Leo's in the 10th. So your 9th is Cancer, home and family. Or those who feel like family. See, because it's 9th house Sag themes covered by the sign of Cancer. Or I like to say Cancerian or Cancerian. Mars, well, he's not retrograde, so he's in your favour. Lots of fire. There's a lot of fiery energy going on here. Yeah. Your physical energy, drive, strength, and lightning spirit. Is it? Oh, lighting. Yeah, lightning spirit. Leo, another fire. You've got lots of fire going on here. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Yeah, I think that's what you've got to remember, to believe in yourself. Because this is, Juno's about giving yourself the right to choose, speaking up and speaking out as Eris. Maybe you need to speak up and speak out for yourself. We don't have any full moon energy, so it's not necessarily releasing or letting go or ending of something. I think this is a little bit of maybe building up your self-worth and your self-belief a bit, because Taurus is about, that covers money and self-worth. And if we don't feel worthy, it's hard to then manifest the money we want, because we're pretty much giving two different energies out to the universe. We're saying we want money, but we're also saying we feel we don't deserve it. So you've got to get all that fire, tap into all the fire in your chart, because I think that's what's going on here. And know that you have a right to make a decision that you're happy with. Get that fire in your belly and be the Leo lion. Just because you're not Leo doesn't mean you can't be like the proud lion and stand your ground and decide for yourself what you want rather than have someone tell you what to do. No. Of all the signs, Scorpio's generally supposed to be the most fearless anyway, because you like to, dig in and be intense and get into the deep, dark underworld of things. And I think this is telling you to get into the underworld of your own self-belief and bring it out, speak up and stand up for yourself and go, I do want this or I don't want that, and that's how it's going to be, because then you're giving your self-worth, if you know what I mean. You're building on your self-worth, which will also bring you the abundance that Venus, and yes, she's retrograde, but she wants that for you. Chiron, healing, yeah, no surprise. Chiron, the wounded healer. Your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. I think the remedy, per se, is your own, what's inside you. You are your own remedy, if that makes sense. You've got to build up on your self-belief again, because you have the right to choose what you want. And it's okay to say no. No can be a complete sentence, as I've heard other people say as well, that phrase. Yeah, this is about standing up for yourself, I think, Scorpios. North Node, following your North Node, boom. Destiny. So healing is in the air. Bring in all the fire in your chart. Venus wants to help you, and that's why she's retrograde, to show you these things. Both of these asteroids are quite powerful and strong, and bringing in the self-belief idea. Yeah, I think that's and that's going to be what's going to help you move towards your North Node, which we all have to move towards our North Node, our destiny. Yeah, because so far we've only got one house, which is the 9th house, which is expansion and travel and philosophy and, yeah. And I mean, Jupiter is about expansion and Venus is about abundance, and you've got them together. So they want to work with each other for your benefit. So, yeah, this is about tapping into all this fiery energy. Yay. Mercury, communication. Oh, yeah, that says communication. Mercury won't be retrograde until September, I think. So he's not even in his pre-shadow. He's still direct as well. So you've got Mars and Mercury direct. You can communicate what you want, and you are allowed to do that. If for some reason you felt you couldn't speak up or you weren't allowed to, no. That has to change. The healing has to happen for you to move through your North Node, and you are definitely asked to communicate what you want. What are your desires? What do you want for your life, Have you given yourself that chance to think about that? Because I think this is pretty much screaming at me saying, the fire energies want you to tap into them and improve your life the way you want it to, like the Leo, the lion. The lion isn't the king of the jungle because he asks everyone else's opinion. He does what he wants to do because he feels it's, what he wants. He does what he wants, and he is able to rule his pack because he's strong as a leader. you can be that strong leader in your own life and say yes and no to what you want. Do not have any guilt about that either. Jump into all this fiery energy that wants to help you, and Venus wants to help you too. Leo, well, like I said, Venus is in Leo. Leo the lover. Leo's in what? 10th house. Did we have Capricorn themes as 10th house, covered by the sign of Leo? And there we have Venus retrograding in your 10th house. I think this, it could have something to do, because you've got your North Node as well, see? So it could have something to do with some sort of career type of thing. If that's the case, even more so speak up and stand up for what you want and how you want things to be. Get into that lion mode. Get into the king of the jungle mode and put that crown on. Yes, absolutely. Aries, there we've got fire again. Mars ruled Aries. The radical, be radical. You should, like I was saying, I mean, I might be stereotyping you Scorpios, but you should not, you as really, you're the particular sign that isn't afraid of all the deep and dark and scary. You know? Dare to be that radical. Be that lion. Take the lead in your own life. 5th house, passion. Yeah. And see, this is in reverse, and I think you also, as well as I, get why it's in reverse. Because whatever dynamic has been going on, that you've been putting up with, has had you in this. And also, 5th house is Leo themes. And that's in your, that's covered by the sign of Pisces. So did we get Cancer in here somewhere? Where did we get Cancer again? 9th house, yeah. So there's, because I thought water came through. Got fire and water there, fire and water there. This makes me think that it's also to do with the retrogrades, and whatever's been going on, this is how you've been feeling. Because 5th house is about creativity, fun, romance, passion, but it's in reverse because these asteroids want you to clear whatever's been going on. By you standing up for yourself, speaking up for what you want in whatever situation this is going to be healing for you. It's going to get you moving to your North Node, speaking up, like I said, using Mercury to work with you, because, like I said, Mercury's not in retrograde, so Mercury and Mars are direct. But even though Venus is retrograde, she's wanting you to do this so that you can then move to your North Node, and then it might be a career thing, but it's definitely that you've got to communicate with something or someone, like an organisation or an actual one person or a couple of people or something like that. Once you do that, you will get the joy of the 5th house again and be able to turn that around in your favour. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here for you guys. And like I said, relationships aren't always just romantic. Taurus in the 7th can be, yeah, I already covered it, business. It can even still be family, even though it's not the 4th house. But we did have Cancer coming through, covering the 9th house, Pisces covering the 5th. So creativity and art, this doubles up as creativity and art. And creativity is Leo. See, 5th house is Leo themes. You know, beauty, art, spirituality is Pisces, and creativity is Leo. You haven't been able to tap into that because you've probably held yourself back in some way and not spoken up for yourself. Now these asteroids want you to do that, and Venus retrograde is actually nudging you to do that because it's going to be healing. It's going to move you towards your North Node, and I'm a broken record. But anyway, it's going to turn around this so that the 5th house covered by the sign of Pisces, the Leo themes covered by the sign of Pisces, can meld together and be something you want. It is time for you to take charge of your own life, my friends. Don't let someone else talk you out of something, because, or whether it's a organization, company, whatever, group, or whether it's an actual one or two people, whatever, stand your ground. Be the king of the jungle and say, this is how I want things to be. That's it. No correspondence entered into. That's it. Okay, Scorpio risers. What does... Oh, wow, I've jumped into these. Okay. I'm doing it backwards for some reason. We were looking into the abundance before the numerology. Okay. So what abundance messages for the Scorpio risers? Wow, really? All of these? Yep, that one too. Okay. Right, now I think there's a few of these. I might just jump into these and see what numerology for the Scorpio risers. I'm all over the place. And that's probably why this has been in reverse, because you have felt not yourself. But you will. You'll be able to turn that around by standing your ground and saying, I want to have these conditions, or whatever it is, in whatever situation it is. You have the right to speak up for yourself, and you've got both the strong asteroids and Venus and Mars and Mercury and your North Node and Chiron. Boom, everything wants to work in your favor to support you with this. You are supported. The universe is supporting you to stand up for yourself and ask for what you want. Demand it, really. I mean, you can still demand without being aggressive and say, no, this is what I want, that's that. Okay, what? Oh, wow. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. Any other? Yes, there is. Oh, okay, I think that's it. They all just jumped everywhere. Okay, so we'll just quickly, what have we got here? Okay, so we've got financial discipline, 48. Okay, well, they're the heart chakra colours. So I think this is going to help your heart chakra heal and move towards your North Node. Do what your heart wants. The heart of the lion. You know, Leo the lover. Love yourself enough to stand up for yourself. Know that the asteroids, and it's all here supporting you. That's why there's so much fire wanting to support you with this. 4 is the number of the builder. 8 is money and stability. 4 and 8 is a 3, which is about communication, action, activity. So yeah, there might, because we did start with Taurus, which is about money and self-worth, and by strengthening the belief in yourself, standing up for what you want, is going to then give you that self-worth that will bring in the money. And perhaps in between that, be a bit disciplined and don't overspend, because sometimes I know I can be an emotional spender sometimes, and it's not in my best interest to do that. So just keep an eye on that if that's the case for you, until the money starts flowing in again, which it will once you believe in yourself, once you stand up and have the conditions you actually want for yourself, which you so rightly deserve. 4, number of the builder again, green, heart chakra colour again, perseverance, persevere, yes, persevere, because it is absolutely of utmost importance that you do this for yourself. Individuality, boom, here again, be a strong individual and lead your own life. Make sure that this is not in reverse anymore. Turn it around, it's all working in your favour in August and beyond. One on its own is personal power and emotional vitality. You've got it double. This is also the master number, like relationship number, master number of service. I mean, did we get 6th house? No, we got Mars, but we didn't get Aries. Oh, we did get Aries. Yep. So it's service. I mean, the Virgo themes of being of service to others, but there's also being of service to you. You can, by strengthening your own belief in yourself, your own self-belief and self-worth, and asserting your own individuality, then it can be like a kind of butterfly effect thing where, how do I want to put it? Where the being of service kind of thing, by being of service to you, you can then fill your own cup, have your own courage of the lion to stand up for yourself and demand what you want in the most peaceful way, even though with all the fire that you can be fired up to do it. By doing that, it's going to then also be of service to others as well, because I feel like it's going to be like a butterfly effect thing. By you saying, hey, I'm standing up for myself, I'm not going to be a doormat, people will see you in a new, better light, perhaps, if that's the case, if it's something like that, for instance. And then dynamics will change. You will get what you want, and you won't be so afraid to speak up for yourself if that's what's been going on. You can express your individuality and be comfortable doing it, tapping into the lion energy of Leo, which will be in your 10th house, which is about career and ambition. Yes, be ambitious. Go after what you want, because the universe wants you to do that. Okay. The only economy that matters and can actually put money in your purse, your wallet, or the cracks of your sofa is the economy created by your thoughts, words, and actions. Speak up and speak out for yourself. Be that activist like Eris for yourself. Remember Eris and Juno, they're wanting to support you with this. Every day someone new near you becomes a millionaire. Next. So why can't it be you? See, that's what it's saying. That's what it means by that. Next. It doesn't have to be everyone else. It's time it was you as well. Bring that energy in for yourself. Eternity is a really, really long time. I think we'll be able to squeeze everything in. Relax. Peace and blue jeans, I think it says. Yeah, peace and blue jeans, the universe. These are quite quirky cards. Do you know the real reason the rich keep getting richer? No, besides interest income. No, besides me pulling strings for them. Right. The thoughts they think. Here we go again. The thoughts thing. The thoughts they think. Thoughts anyone can think that make those other things happen. Yank the universe. Yeah, I think it's, I think it's about thinking. Because that's another thing with the retrogrades. It's about changing perceptions as well. How you perceive yourself and or how you perceive what you feel you're allowed to have, or what you feel, how do I want to say it? What you feel you're worth, not really. What you feel you're worthy of accessing, or something like that. In any case, self-worth and self-belief. Strengthen them up. Speak up and speak out, knowing the asteroids are helping you out, and you will get that abundance move towards your North Node and feel healed with that dynamic. There's nothing better than self-belief and confidence in your own abilities, which you should rightfully have. Ever notice how when someone dreams of happiness, abundance, health, romance, or friendship, they never have to wonder if it's in their best interests? But when someone dreams of a specific house, employer, love interest, deadline, dollar amount, or diet fad, they often end up contradicting themselves. Keep your end results general. Everything else is just a how. To the big picture, the universe. So yeah, that's very sage. Big picture thinking. And you can be the creator of your big picture. See? That's why I haven't turned that back to reverse, because you're turning it around from reverse, and that's going to be upright. By you standing up and speaking up for yourself. And communicating what you want. You want what you want because you know it's possible. If it wasn't, you wouldn't. This is powerful. Embrace it. For whatever else you believe or don't believe, this belief alone can take you the distance. And what you want wants you. And what you want wants you, the universe. Absolutely. Then we've got this one. Go way out. Think beyond your present dreams to the dreams. Yep, see? The fire, the expansiveness of Jupiter and Jupiter ruled Sag and 9th house. Yes. Think beyond your present dreams to the dreams you will dream once they have already come true. And when you can clearly see how confident you will walk, see, confidence of the lion, and how proud, the pride of the lion, Leo pride, how proud you will feel. Start walking and feeling like that today. Far out, the universe. I think you get the picture, Scorpio friends. Okay. So now we'll just jump into what the guardian angels want you guys to know. To wrap it up. Ooh, wow. Okay. Okay. Whoa, that was a few. Is there any others? Okay. Had to check. Sorry, it's all over the place. You've got a few here. Okay, what have we got? Sorry. Okay, start with this one. Trust. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the big picture. Lots of Sag energy in 9th house, big picture thinking, and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing, loving and healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. See, healing with Chiron. Remember Chiron's here. Patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust, you are eternally loved and guided. I don't want to hide the lion, because I think that's the main point here. Tap into the fiery lion energies. Acceptance, okay. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance, like speaking up for yourself and knowing your own worth. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, wow, nail on the head. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. Get the picture? I'm sorry to be so, I don't mean to be patronizing. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just sort of like the point. I just love how the universe makes the point, you know. Positive change. Here we go. It's starting to look up. Well, it is anyway. Yeah, these energies want to support you in August and beyond. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Change must happen. It absolutely has to happen for you, my friends. And last but not least is manifestation. Yes, manifest what you want, because you deserve to have what you want. Believe in yourself. See, self-belief. Money and self-worth, self-belief. There you go. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. Heart of the lion. Yes, you're not Leo, well, you're not Leo rising, but you can still tap into the Leo fiery energy in your chart. Trust your instincts and follow your heart, for in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. Now I'm going to read that again for emphasis. The life you have for so long aspired to create, creativity will soon manifest. Hold on to your dreams, because they're wanting to come through for you. Wow, positive change, manifestation in your favor. Stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself. You deserve to love yourself enough to let people know what your wants are, what you want, how you want certain things to be. Whatever that entails, certain dynamics or certain ways that things should be. Whatever the case, demand in a peaceful way. Make your demands known, that this is what you will or won't accept, and you have absolutely every right to do that, and it will heal you with that area of your life, because we never can heal all our Chiron wounds, but here is your big, huge chance with all this fiery energy, Venus as well as Mercury, and using these energies to then head to your North Node, because all the life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. It's all going to come big time for you guys. Lots of abundance and beautiful things are on their way. You just need to stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself, and that's really, I think, pretty much the job that you've got for August and beyond. And with that, I wish you all the best of luck with that and tapping into these energies, because it's going to be amazing for you. Don't fear it. I know that sounds strange, saying don't fear it to a Scorpio, but don't fear this. Speak up for yourself. That's it, just keep screaming at me that, and I know I'm being a broken record, but hopefully it made sense to you guys as much as it did to me. So with that, I wish you all the best of luck for August and beyond. Until next time, bye for now.